Right, this week, what's coming up? And note, I didn't say okay. Fuck me, that was hard. I'm desperate to say it then. You will notice the lack of side beardage. To be honest, it was doing me fucking head in, so it's gone. And you'll notice the permanent gigs, because when I take them off, I can't see myself properly on the computer screen anymore. Oh, God, isn't old age a joy? Right, so, what we got coming up? Well, I'm going to do a video this week on prolactin, progesterone and estrogen and their sides and the management of their sides. This is a bit of a touchy subject. There's quite a lot of dispute about what causes what. And quite a lot of controversy over what science says and what anecdotal evidence and real world results are showing. Okay, so it may be over 2 videos, it depends. I'll try and keep it as simple as I can so that people don't get lost in it, but it is complex. But it does seem to be something I keep seeing cropping up from time to time, and people seem to be very, very confused and just basically saying, use caper because you're on track, and it's not necessarily where you need to be going. So, you know what, I thought let's put something down. On another note, the Northwest Strength Expo is coming up, not this weekend coming, but the weekend after. Bowlers Conference Centre in Manchester, so I expect you guys to be there. Come on, support this. The 2 lads putting this on, Ben and Dan, they're not making a penny out of this. In fact, they're probably losing money. They're doing it for a love of the strength sports. That's the main reason behind it. They've been massively supportive of me and harm reduction. So much so that they've donated a massive area to harm reduction within the expo. Never been done before. No one's ever had the balls to stand and say, you know what, there's drug use in these sports. Let's address it. Let's keep people safe. So I'm really proud of them for taking that stance. There's going to be my company, Crosslands. There's going to be many checks. There's going to be CGL, which are a huge needle exchange company with 141 units, I think, nationwide. They're going to be there. On 3 o'clock on a Saturday, I'm doing a big seminar in the main hall where I'm talking about getting massive, basically. So it ain't going to be drug this, drug that, drug the other. It's going to be my approach to training, my approach to how I gain sized and what I did to get the size I got. Obviously, there will be drug use in there. Within the harm reduction zone, we're going to have a chat from MediChecks on the importance of testing. We're going to have chats about estrogen management, safer injection technique, blood plasma levels, half-lives, which is confusing for quite a lot of people because there are 2 half-lives. So those sort of things. Chem Clarity may be there in an unofficial capacity. I have spoken to them. They said they were going to try and get up. So they'll be around to answer questions about their testing service, which relaunches very, very shortly. So all in all, it should be a good do. Also, we've got The Guardian there as well. They're going to be filming all weekend. They're producing an online documentary. And it's looking at drug use, but it's also looking at the sports in general and the ethos and mental approach that people have towards these sports. So that should be good. Come along, get involved. There's plenty of have-a-go events. Obviously, I'm going to attempt my shoulder press, and now, as we all well know, training has not gone well. Unfortunately, work commitments and only getting 7 hours sleep between Friday and Sunday has had a big impact on my efforts. Still going to give it a shot, though. I've not done any single rep work, so I genuinely don't know. If I was hazard a guess, push 220, but I really just don't know. So we'll see what happens on the day. However, that does not mean that I am not still going for this. The 260 will come, so I am still going to fight for this fucker. I may have had setbacks, I may have had issues that have stopped me from training, and mean that literally I've only been training once or twice a week, and as a result I've not bothered with any drug use. But that will change. My training should get more consistent now for various reasons. I'm going to be bringing my body weight down as well, because I hit 170 kilos for 375 pounds, which is fucking heavy. I'm shocked I feel as good as I do at that weight, considering how much 400 killed me. But it is not good, you know. It's weight for weight's sake, and it needs to be dealt with. So I have started dieting as of today, even though I've been slowly tightening things up over the last couple of weeks, and I'm going to be more consistent with the training and really make a big conscious effort to get my weight down and get my power up. So we'll see what happens there. Apart from that, oh yeah, obviously I'm still taking on coaching online clients, please. Dirty plug. I'm also looking, I don't know if this is going to be of interest or not, I've been speaking to Ben Coomber. He's developing a PT training course, and we're going to do some pet awareness in it. You know, it's something that PTs become more and more across now on a weekly basis, and a lot just don't know anything about it. And this isn't a course that's going to mean that these people can give steroid advice from point of usage. It just means they're going to be more aware of drug usage, how it works, what happens, how it affects the body, and therefore have a little bit of a better understanding when they have a client who does use. And that got me thinking, is this a viable training option for a lot of PTs? Would a lot of PTs benefit from some sort of PED education? So I'm talking about the idea of putting a one-day or a series of one-day courses on for people to attend. Not sure on costing, structure or anything yet. I have the training material already developed. I've done it for other things. So it's not a big switch over to make it viable for personal trainers. More would be just a case of the paperwork side of things and the handouts and that stuff. But just wonder if it's something people would be interested in, if it's a viable option or not. Okay, so otherwise, apart from that, not got much going on. And we'll go from there. Okay, so that's it, guys. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.